Morning, welcome to another vlog. It is Sunday the 25th and today is actually the day a whole bunch of the country is expected to get a major snowstorm. I'm just outside of Boston. It's 11. The snow started at like 9. It wasn't supposed to start until 12 or 1. Any indication on how this is gonna go? This is what I'm currently looking at out the window. So nothing crazy for the early start. I actually just ran out to get something from my car that I realized I needed, and it's all very like light fluffy snow. And I did hear, or last I heard, all the snow was predicted to be light fluffy snow, which at least around here, which is good because it makes it a lot easier to clear it and move. I'm not working today. A bunch of people got called off of work. My boyfriend still had to go into work, so he will be home later. I'm assuming he's gonna get sent home early because I can't imagine anyone will really be out. And I did see someone running this morning, which just I feel like perfectly sums up us New Englanders still getting their run in. She's probably training for the Boston Marathon or something. If you can't tell by my voice, I am getting over something. I've had this weird on and off again cold for this whole week. And I kept saying, I'm gonna start vlogging, and then I would just not feel good anymore, or not feel good again. So I still don't feel 100%, but I feel like a snowy day is the perfect time to start because it's expected to go into Monday, and we'll just see how everything goes from there. I am gonna make a coffee, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I put on makeup solely for this purpose, but I'm still in my pajama bottoms, which I'm gonna change out of soon. But I did try to get up and put on some makeup and change because I feel like that will make me feel better because I've been a bum all week. So I actually currently use an Apple Watch and an Oura Ring, so I get tracking from both on like sleep and activity data, and both of them have been like, what's going on? You haven't exercised or moved at all this week. And I'm like, yeah, I'm aware. I'm not feeling good, but I just feel like I need to actually starting my days. And then another update, so many updates. If you can't see, the cabinet doors are off. We did paint them. I took a couple clips, maybe I'll try to add them in, but we did decide to go ahead and paint the cabinets, and the doors are still off. We had been waiting for the handles to come in. They got delayed, so we got new handles and hardware and what are they called, hinges. So we'll probably honestly put those on tonight because we're not gonna have anything better to do. And then so excited to get those done. We do still have the blue behind us. We are figuring out what we're gonna do for the counters and the backsplash. We have ideas. We're just like finalizing it and then have to get it ordered and everything. But I'm so excited for that. But let's make my coffee. I did start prepping it and then I decided I wanted to vlog. So in my little mug, I already put sea salt, cinnamon, a little bit of brown sugar, and some maple syrup. And I'm gonna brew my espresso over this, and I'm gonna heat up my milk as well. Coffee is looking delicious. The milk didn't froth as much as it normally does. I don't know if I heated it up too much. That can sometimes be the issue, especially with, oh my god, it just keeps snowing more and more. I'm still trying. My boyfriend texted me, he was like, can you move your car? And I'm like, but like, where do you want me to move it to? I do want to make sure I get correct instructions before I venture out into the snow. So waiting to hear back on that. Cheers to a snow day. I'm gonna try to find something to watch on YouTube. I feel like that's just the vibe for the morning. I feel like I need to be productive, but snow is coming. I need to feed myself some breakfast because it's almost midday and I haven't eaten anything. This thing pisses me off so bad. And while we were on the counters last week painting, I was like, I need to take this thing down. I hate it so much. It's so ugly. But I realized you need like a special wrench screw thing to get it off. And I want it gone today. So I will ransack this entire house until I find the correct, I found this the other day, and I believe this will do it. And you know what, honestly, while I'm sitting here talking about it, if this works.
2 hours later.
Okay, well, I guess we did it. We're gonna paint the wood, which I honestly don't want to do. I think the wood looks really nice, so we're gonna have to try to paint strip the spots where we got paint. And I'm also realizing there's like a little piece up here that was covered by that mostly that we didn't paint, and the like ceiling up there. So we're gonna have to figure out if we're gonna paint that or not. I think we probably should. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about you guys, so I'm very sorry for that. I already cooked my breakfast and I went to take a bite and I was like, I need to show my breakfast. It looks messy, but I promise. I was like cooking it up and I was like, I have not been excited to eat a breakfast in a while because it just, everything was cooking to the perfection that it needed to. I've been wanting to rewatch Burlesque and I wanted to figure out, it's on Netflix. Yes. There it is. Available to rent or buy. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna rent it. Hopefully this goes to my boyfriend's card and not one of our other family members, but it's on. I paused and cleaned up paused my movie, cleaned up my breakfast, and after breakfast is when I like to take my supplements. So I have my little shot, which is water, lemon juice, black elderberry, and what else is there? A little bit of ashwagandha, and then I take my cranberry capsule with this for women's health, and it's been really helping so far. So I just take this like a shot. The water and the lemon juice are really just to cut it down so it's like easier to take it. I am taking my creatine gummies. There's the snow update. It's probably not noticeable at all, but we just shoveled the whole driveway, so there's less tomorrow. And we've been working on the cabinets. Oh my god. All the way up to my leg. Good morning. I'm heading out the door for an early morning workout. Well, it's not that early. Class is at 8:30, so it's really not that early. We still have a lot of snow. It kept snowing actually the past couple days. Not a ton. It's just kind of crazy. Really 5 degrees. My car has been struggling to turn on every time. Let's see. That wasn't too bad. It's loud, I'm sorry. Get the heat going all the way up just for a couple minutes before I can leave. I'm going to a sculpt class. I have literally, my words are all over this morning. This is good because I've been wanting to get back into getting up early again. Update guys, I don't think I'm gonna be making it to class. I checked the traffic last night predicted for today, and it said it was gonna take me an extra couple minutes. Counted for that in the time I was gonna leave. And now it was saying it was gonna take me like 26 minutes to get there, which is absolutely crazy. It normally takes me like 14 to 15. I mean, to be fair, I was expecting traffic. Luckily, like, a benefit of having a gym with classes built in is that, like, you don't get charged a penalty for a class you miss. If you sign up for a bunch of classes and then miss them all, you are, like, blocked from booking, so obviously you don't do it a lot. But, yeah, I'm not stressing as much as I would be. And I just like that, I mean, I couldn't totally understand studios doing that, because, you know, they gotta make their money. But I appreciate that at the gym I can do this, because normally if a class allows me in, and even though I'm late, like, I'm still gonna go in because I don't want to get charged the fee, depending on how late it is, obviously. It's like so embarrassing going into a class late. I'm showing you inside my fridge, don't judge. Chia pudding. Made it in here. Let's see how I did on the consistency. Looks pretty good. I think I did pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all this, to be honest. This is like a lot. So I might save some of this for another day. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably about as much as I can eat. And then let's do a scoop of Greek yogurt. And then I defrosted some mango. I'm gonna cut this up a little bit. We didn't have any good fresh fruit to put on there, so I defrosted some mango last night. I really wish I had coconut flakes. I feel like that would be divine consistency. This is what it looks like. Looking pretty good. And if I want more Greek yogurt, I think the Greek yogurt really helps. Okay, I made it look ugly now that I added more yogurt. But this looks really good. And I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna eat something else. Okay, so it turns out that chia pudding actually filled me enough, which was kind of crazy. But that's okay. We're probably gonna eat lunch soon, so now I have all my supplements and such. So I made a coffee. Obviously, I wouldn't really call this a supplement. I just need caffeine, and I love my coffee. I have my shot. I showed you all this before, so I take the cranberry with the shot. Drink my coffee, and then I actually wanted to plan my day, which it's a little late. It's already like 11:30, but better to do it now. I started looking for flights last night. for trips this year, because one of my goals is to go on 5 trips this year, and 2 of them are going to be like, they're not required trips, but they're for weddings, so like we know we're going. And then, did I already say this? I'm like having deja vu. I can't remember if I already said this. Imagine. And yeah, so I am going on 2, oh my god, I can't even speak, going on 2 trips, 2 weddings, and then I'm thinking 1 trip with my boyfriend, 1 trip with friends, and then the goal, like my goal is to push myself. So that 5th one, if it's by myself, if it's with my boyfriend, if it's with friends, whatever, that's really to push myself to do that 5th trip. So, and let's create a couple more to-dos for the day. So I need to go grocery shopping. Okay, I'm getting ready to go to the grocery store. And I literally need to put on my most massive coat because it's so cold outside. So I'm going to Costco right now. There are some things that I buy that I don't get at Costco because we're just not going to use it all. Boom. It's honestly gotten a little bit warmer, but I just don't like being cold. And then especially with the clothes. Yeah, okay, we're up to 20 degrees, so. But, on Friday, it's literally, was it Friday? Friday the low is 0, Saturday the low is -3. So this is gonna be fun. It's like really not that cold. I'm being a little bit dramatic right now, I'm not gonna lie. But I just don't like being cold. To be fair, the workout clothes I'm wearing underneath do absolutely nothing for me. Just tried a new lip combo. Do we like? I love this though. I literally feel like a snow princess when it's like this. Especially with my little fur on my jacket. I'm just a little snow princess. How much room in between my car? Oh my god. Not the snow falling off the tree. Literally the width of my foot is how much room we have between the car and the snowbank. There's a little more room on the other side, but that's where we have to like walk in to get to the house. So I don't want to block it, especially for carrying stuff. But yeah, it's tough. Getting out of the driveway right now is super difficult because, let me turn the car on, even if it's loud. I gotta get the car warmed up. Oh fuck, and I need to get air, but I think I can get air in my tires at Costco. Okay, let's put on some good music. I think I'm gonna listen to my Spanish playlist, as if that's not what I always listen to. Hello. Hi, I'm back in the car. I get so overwhelmed in there and I don't really know why. So I'm still gonna have to stop at the store because on my little list here, I still need chocolate chips. Oh, I bought that. I need chocolate chips and I want coconut milk or coconut water. Which is not, oh, I need onion too. I need a red onion, but like, so Costco is great, but there are certain things, because it is literally just me and my boyfriend. Some of the stuff I buy, we eat a lot of, like cheese, meat, vegetables, fruit, that kind of stuff. Most of the things I bought, I'll give you a haul when we get home. So I love coming here for that. But certain stuff, like I really wanted to buy some spinach, but the bags of spinach at Costco are massive, and there would be no way we'd use it all before it would stay good. I did really want to make some shots, like some little juice shots, and I'd probably buy the bag for that, like spinach, celery, ginger, all that stuff, but I don't have any little jars yet, or the milk, what are they called, milk cloths, cheesecloths, to do it, because I don't have a juicer, so I'd use the blender. So I definitely was waiting. I wanted to buy it, but I was like trying to wait and be good. Alrighty, I'm gonna quickly show you everything I got. I laid it all out. For vegetables, I got tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and an onion. And we have some like roasted vegetables in the fridge. For fruits, I got pomegranate and nectarines. I was feeling like switching it up. For random little like side baking and cooking items, I got garlic, chocolate chips, and coconut flakes. For like fats over here, this kind of falls into fat and protein. More Greek yogurt, cheddar cheese, and feta cheese. I don't buy these every week. Avocados, some more butter, which again, obviously I'm not buying every week. More olive oil. We ran out of a bunch of stuff. I needed some new mayo, so I got this to try. Got some potatoes, and these are our favorite pizzas that are really good ingredients. And then we'll sort of add other toppings on that we like for this.